Hello and good afternoon to you. My name is Neil Pinkett. I'm the proprietor of Bathcars here at Monkton Combe Garage, and today's car is the Nissan Almera. This is the Tino. It's the MPV, so it's the full 5-seater version, and it's been fitted with these aftermarket, well actually they are Nissans. They've been sprayed black, 16-inch alloy wheels. It's in metallic Atlantic blue colour. It's taxed till the end of '05. Screens all good, washers, wipers, all that works fine. Sunroof, aircon, some birdlime damage to the bonnet. It's not too bad, but it's there, I'm afraid. Number plate on the front's fine. There's a little bit of trim missing just down there in the bumper, but again, that's not too much of a problem. A few little dimple dents and marks to the passenger side here, and the boot's all fine. There's a fairly tidy boot in here, actually. I'll just unlock it. Bear with me 1 second. All the doors open and close as they should, and lock. High level brake light, rear wash wiper. There's a fairly clean boot space in the back there. There's a steel wheel, and I don't think there's any locking wheel nuts on the car. Nope, there isn't. They're all just standard locking, ordinary wheel nuts. So there's no locking wheel nut. So decent boot space with the baggage cover. All those seats in the back fold down and can be taken out to reveal lots of cubby hole storage areas, etc. We'll come to the internal bit in a bit. Tyre wise, well, that tyre there, that's a Pirelli P7. He's nearly on the uppers, I'm afraid. This one here, Michelin, he's about 1 millimetre off the wear bar. And this one here is about 2 mil off the wear bar. And this one here is a bit better, actually. He's about 3 mil off the wear bar. So some tyres are going to be needed soonish. There is also one of the rear view mirror covers missing from the outside, so one of those needs to be got along with that other bit of trim. That's only going to come to about £20, not too bad. Drives well. I've driven it for about 25 miles and it drives fine. It starts okay, and yep, there's nothing really wrong with that too much. It's all fairly good. It's had a clean. The interior is pretty tidy, and discs all round. Apparently the previous keeper had not long replaced the discs, and that actually looks pretty true. They're not too bad. A little bit of a ridge there, maybe they're a year old or so. But okay, well, let's go and have a look at the documents and the history that we've got for it. Hello and welcome to the documents and history then for this Nissan Almera Tino. First of all, we've got the V5 here, showing as 3 previous keepers, although I have noticed the previous keeper was Colchester car sales, so they probably registered it themselves to obtain a V5. But the last previous keeper has had it since 2007 April, so had it a real old long time. It's an Almera Tino SE, 2.2, 168 grams per kilometre, and that's all correct. The V5 MOT shows June 7th 2012, and there were no advisory notices on that there. HPI check showing no adverse history. There's 2 parts to that. Service history wise, unfortunately we haven't got anything in terms of books or anything, but the chap we've just spoken to, Mr. Jones, who was the previous keeper, bought the car with 82k on it, so he's had it 6 years. He's done 20-odd thousand miles in it. He's an HGV driver, and last service was in January with the oil filter, air filter, fuel filter, discs and pads done. January it was the oil filter, air filter in January 2012, and the discs and pads were all replaced on the 10th of 2011. So a reasonable history, and also he's got the spare key as well. That's been posted through to us, so we shall have the spare key pretty soon as well. Okay, let's go back to the car. Okay, welcome to the interior section then. So ordinary manual windows in the back, boot space looking pretty clean. Those seats fold down and can be taken out. There is more storage space underneath here as well, and little storage spaces like so in there, and they just clip down like that. Whether I'm going to be able to do this with 2 hands, let's just give it a go a moment. There we go, so that's one seat. Seats got a little bit of dirt and soil into them, but not too bad again. It's not the end of the world. Let's just put this one up as well. A little hole in the seat there, could do with patching in. Storage space in under the seat, under there again, with little baskets both sides. Little picnic tables. Electric sunroof, that works. Okay. Up the front here, Just the one key, I'm afraid, to the car. There are some holes in the seats at the front here as well, a little bit of wear. Again, nothing much really to worry about. It's not the most expensive car in the world here. It's a cheap run around for a family. It is the diesel, and it's just showing 106,000 miles, nearly 107, 106,970. So the car starts up fine, wipers, washers all working okay, electric sunroof all working as it should be. Oops, it's just pull the zoom back, sorry about that, there we go. Okay, so sunroof working as it should. Don't think there are any books with the car, no books there. Fan's working fine, that's blowing hot air out nicely. Showing 7 degrees today down in Monkton Combe, and it's got electric windows. Central locking, but only on the key. I'm afraid the remote part's not working, so that's working fine. The remote part just probably needs a new battery, but it does work fine. Central locking on the key. There's a CD player underneath the seat I'm sat in, so there's a multi-change CD player. The radio works fine, and the car doesn't drive too bad. As I say, I've just done about 25 miles in it, and it isn't too bad at all. Okay, so there we are. Decent, reliable 2.2 diesel Nissan Tino Almera. I hope that's been of some use to you. Give us a call if you're interested. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.